Yeah, thanks. Morning. Hi, Temba. Temba, how are you feeling? I mean, I know you haven't batted obviously since India. Maybe just talk us through what you've been doing in the last couple of weeks, and just, I mean, are you feeling in good touch?
Yeah, I feel good. Obviously, I've actually the last week or so in India uh, with sickness. Come here to Australia, still kind of recovering, but yeah, I've gotten over that. A couple of sessions in the net, but yeah, feeling good and ready for next couple of days, next couple of weeks.
Thanks, Firdose. Who would like to take the next question? There we go. We are going to go Ryan, and then we're going to go Obama.
Morning, Jim. Obviously, saw a bit of Zimbabwe in the group stage last week, mate. What did you make of their performance in the group stage? Obviously, a few decent wins in Group B.
Yeah, I think obviously as a South African, obviously happy that fellow African country, they've made it through to the qualifiers. They've obviously had good performances to get them to that point. We as a team as well, we just had our meeting, so we're excited and looking forward to that clash against them. Definitely not a side to be taken lightly, and also we'll prepare accordingly as we always do. But yeah, looking forward to that encounter with Zimbabwe.
Thanks, Ryan. Ongama?
Thanks, Lucy. Hi, Temba. I have a question on how you guys are going to approach this World Cup. We all know what happened the last World Cup. What are the conversations that you guys have specific for this World Cup of how you guys wanna play?
I'm not too sure what you mean by what happened in the last World Cup, but I think probably the biggest take taking from the previous World Cup is that obviously every game matters. You want to try, obviously perform as well as you can, but make sure that you keep pulse on the run rate. If that net run rate, if there's an opportunity to really win well, make sure that we do so. We obviously have Zimbabwe as our opening game. And I mean, there, everything that we spoke about in our meetings and our preparation, we'll be looking to execute them as well as we can. We obviously want to start on a positive note. We don't want to kind of ease ourselves into the tournament. There really is no time to do that. So tomorrow will really be an opportunity for us to execute our skills and our plans accordingly.
Great, thanks, Ngama. Are there any other takers for another question? We'll also take follow-ups.
I can pin there, Lucy, please.
Perfect. And then please go ahead, and then we'll go for Firdose again.
You just spoke about opportunity right now, and I'm thinking about where you are right now as a player, like with all the pressure that you're experiencing right now. Do you see it as pressure or as an opportunity for you to do something special? I mean, not every cricketer is ever going to be in your position to experience the pressure that you've experienced in the recent past. Do you see it as an opportunity, as a privilege, or like how do you, like, what's your take, what's your perspective in terms of what you are going through as a player and as a captain of the country?
I think the element of pressure, I think that's something that's not really unique to me as a player, as a sportsman. I think all players, have to deal with that pressure. Yes, it comes in different forms. And obviously being a captain, it's a lot more blown up. All eyes are on you. There's a lot more critique, regarding your performances and just how you are as a leader. I think obviously with that, like I've said, with the title of being captain comes that responsibility, and it's not something that one can really shy away from. So, with all the, like you say, the pressure that is upon me, I'll face up to it as honorably. and with as much gratitude as I can. But I think the element of pressure, that's something that all players kind of have to face.
Thanks, Rose.
Tim, you're obviously aware of the conversations around your form and also Reza Hendricks's kind of hot streak. How are you thinking of shaping up that top 3 or 4? You know, have you guys made a decision in terms of who's going to play and also in terms of who might sit out? What are those conversations like?
I think for those, I'm aware of the conversations that are happening in my head, you know, regarding my game, regarding how I'm going to go about leading the team. I'm not aware of what's happening outside of what's been spoken about, discussed here within the team. I think in terms of the team, you know, I think there won't be any surprises from that point of view. At least to the guys within the team, we know what we want to do. We know how we're going to do it, and we're all quite comfortable around all of that. So I think that's where my focus is. That's where the focus is with the guys that are here within the team. Anything else, that's for other ears, I guess.
Thanks for those. I guess that's to wrap up the press conference today. Are there any other takers?
Lucy, can I have one more?
Sure, no problem for those.
Thank you. Temba, we saw in the first round in Hobart, Jason Holder and some captains were talking about the success that their bowlers had, almost like test match lengths was sort of the word that they were using there. Do you think that that's almost going to suit your and the batting lineup's game? And is that something you looked at in terms of the pitches there and also, you know, how bowlers are performing over the last week?
Yeah, that's definitely something we spoke about within our batting and bowling meetings. We've seen that it has been challenging up front with that new ball. You know, obviously bowlers are trying to challenge that off stump, our off stump as batters. So we want to be as circumspect as we can be. Obviously, you know, with the right intensity, still looking to put pressure on the bowlers. But we understand up front it is going to be challenging. I think probably, you know, looking at our batting blueprint, it probably works within our favor, how we try to shape up our batting, our momentum into the innings.
Great, thanks for those. With that, we'll officially wrap up today's press conference ahead of the Proteas match against Zimbabwe tomorrow. The audio and video files will be made available via the online media zone, which because we'll share a little bit later. Thanks everyone for joining us. I know it's early hours in South Africa as well, so we do appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.